Hi, let me tell you about another great Manning book, Deep Learning with Python, 3rd edition, written by Francois Chollet and Matthew Watson.
Artificial intelligence has moved beyond research labs into everyday conversations. The media often describes AI as leading to either a perfect world or a disastrous one. To make sense of these claims, it helps to know what deep learning can and cannot do. Artificial intelligence is the broad field of automating tasks requiring human intellect. Machine learning is a subfield focused on algorithms that learn from data. Deep learning is a specialized subset emphasizing hierarchical data representations. Early AI from the 1950s used explicit rules to solve well-defined logic problems like chess. But this approach didn't work for messier tasks, like recognizing images or translating language. This approach, known as symbolic AI, ruled the field until the late 1980s, when machine learning emerged as the new approach. Machine learning rose from the desire to create systems that could infer rules from data rather than being hand-programmed. Unlike traditional programming with explicit rules, machine learning detects patterns automatically from examples. This shift enables systems to adapt to complex, large-scale data where explicit rules would be brittle or impractical. Machine learning is fundamentally empirical and engineering-driven, favoring large, complex data sets over the mathematical rigor of classic statistical approaches. Machine learning algorithms work by transforming input data into representations that are easier to process and that bring the output closer to what's desired. The key is finding the right representation. For example, an image encoded in RGB, red, green, and blue, makes finding red values for each pixel easy. If the same image is encoded in HSV, hue, saturation, and value, this is much harder. Deep learning creates layered hierarchies where each level captures more complex patterns. The deep describes this stacking of layers rather than any connection to human cognition. These networks, though biologically inspired, are mathematical structures that progressively refine raw data into meaningful, task-relevant representations. Learning happens by adjusting the weights in each layer, which control how data gets transformed. A loss function measures the gap between output and target. Then an optimizer tweaks the weights through backpropagation to close that gap. Starting from random weights, networks steadily improve as they see thousands of examples, eventually learning to produce accurate outputs. Deep learning is revolutionary because it automates feature engineering, simplicity, takes advantage of modern hardware to scale effectively, scalability, and creates models that are reusable and adaptable to new tasks, versatility. These properties position deep learning as a durable foundation for future AI advances. Generative AI, exemplified by chatbots like ChatGPT and image generators like Midjourney, uses large foundation models trained on massive datasets through self-supervised learning. This approach enables models to function as flexible knowledge bases that adapt to new prompts and problems without additional training. Deep learning has enabled conversational AI, advanced recognition systems, machine translation, autonomous vehicles, and even superhuman game players. Beyond headline tasks, it aids scientific discovery and broader societal functions, signaling its transformative power across industries. Despite these successes, predictions of mass unemployment or superintelligence are premature. Today's AI excels at pattern recognition within defined domains but can't think independently. Robustness and adaptability remain major limitations. Intelligence, in the human sense, is far more than sophisticated automation. Overblown expectations risk repeating the AI winter that followed when symbolic AI failed to deliver in the 1980s. Though AI's proven capabilities may prevent a complete crash, current investment levels outpace actual commercialization. Despite hype cycles, AI's long-term potential is undeniable. It will revolutionize industries, accelerate science, and augment human creativity. While timelines remain uncertain, AI's impact will mirror the Internet's, pervasive, profound, and unpredictable. Short-term predictions may exaggerate, but the long-term trajectory is clear. AI will transform our world in a fantastic way.
Get this book at Manning.com